Hey guys, Modern Day Nana. All right, we are going to do a centerpiece, and I've tried to narrow down what I think I want to put on it, but I've got a lot of stuff here. A lot of the stuff that we've actually made in previous videos, and some stuff I didn't show you. So, we made these. And these were just cheapo Dollar Tree ornaments that we spray painted and then covered in cinnamon. Now, it's been a few videos back, we did these, and also we did a bunch of bells. And these were Dollar Tree bells. Now I have a whole basket. I've been just trying to throw the bells from different things in a basket together. So I'll go ahead and do that with these. These were just those little ornaments that were in the packs. I got just a bunch of different packs, like the tall skinny ones, and I think these were in one of those with the small ornaments. They might have been like a pack. Yeah, I think they were a pack just on their own. But we're going to use our nice little dough bowl. So we want to move these things aside, and then we can decide what we want to put in it. I'm just going to dump it off right here on the table. Okay, so we've got our nice little dough bowl. This one's about 18 inches, so it's nice for a centerpiece. You know, if you want to set your table and have your plates all around the table. You don't want to have a big cumbersome bunch of stuff hanging over the sides and that kind of thing, which is awesome and I love, but that's not what we're doing here. Okay. I've got this piece of foam that I got at the thrift store, and I'm just going to grab a knife. I've got one outside, but you guys, it is like 25 degrees. It is turned off cold. I'm trying to not be sad about it because it's supposed to be cold for like a week. Well, I mean, it's winter, so it's going to be cold anyway, but let's see. We want enough to put some things in. You know, we want to be able to stick. Well, what I want to do, and all I really need it for, is I got these Dollar Tree candles. So I wanted to probably do 3, you know, kind of in the middle. So honestly, all we really need is kind of a strip down the middle to do this with. Why don't I cut this in half? And again, you guys, this says 99 cents. I might have gotten it for half that price, you know, but again, when you see this stuff, even though you might not have an immediate need for it, pick it up. Okay, I think I'm just going to cut like a strip down it for us to use. Because my main goal here is to have something to poke the candles into. And I'll probably have to carve this out a little bit because this is pretty tough foam. Now, we could use other things. As a matter of fact, hold on a second. Just thinking of options here, we see these all the time. So technically, we could just glue these down, right? And then go around them. We could even paint them. And put our candles in there. So that would be an option too. Or any little wooden candlesticks you see, anything like that. But since I've got this foam out and we're messing, and you could just use these candles. Or, you know, others like them. But like I said, since we're messing, let's go ahead and put this down and we'll use it. All right, I'm just going to stick these down with a little bit of glue. And this will be our base. And then I have got moss that we could cover this with. I think that's what we'll go ahead and do. Oh, you know what? I feel like maybe I unplugged this. I'm not sure. It's not acting like it wants to come out very well. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, let's put a little more on here. I've had this dough bowl for a long time. I don't honestly remember where I got it at, but I think I might have got it new, but I might not have. Might have got it at the thrift store. You can, I mean, dough bowls have been a rage, and I'm sure they still are. They're nice. So that glue is just really hot. Let's let it sit there a minute. All right. Now I've got all kinds of different kinds of moss. And somewhere, of course, don't have them on hand, are those little like U-picks that you can just stick in it to hold it down. I don't know where they're at. Okay, so we got moss options, but I don't think I want the Spanish moss. I think I want to go with a greener option. And then we did it in another craft. I don't remember which one. Oh, the Little Red Riding Hood ornaments, which I have on the tree. I can't wait to show you. Oh, by the way, and I don't think it was in that ornament, but I got all kinds of watches to this an ornament video a couple videos ago, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching that. Oh shoot, well this one's not open. I feel like this is our best bet though, and I'm going to use these for something else. Just when I got these at Walmart. They're awesome. They're just these great big sheets. You could use this as like a table runner. It's big enough to be like a whole table runner. See, it's just like this sheet of moss that's backed with this paper, and it's got like a like a web backing on it. Let me show you real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and just cover it with this. Let's just cut off a piece. Anyway, yeah, this is totally off the Christmas subject, but we're going to be doing a series coming up where we're doing things to prepare for my son and his fiance's wedding. And it is going to be kind of Lord of the Ring-ish in that. More so, she said, more so like the Shire, not like the Lord of the Rings, you know, the movies, but the Hobbits and the Shire. So I've got some cute stuff planned, and a lot of the wedding is going to be done for us, which is really nice because in the past, when my girls got married, I pretty much did it all. Well, not the food. That's a lot of work, guys, and you know, I enjoyed it, but you know how that goes. If you've ever done anything like that, it's just like, oh Lord, you're busy and you're busy and you're busy. So even, you know, like right up till the guests come, and yeah. So all the things I can get done will be awesome, but you know, I really want to be able to sit back and enjoy. Okay, I'm just going to stick. So I'm just saying Moss is going to play a sizable role in my contribution to the wedding decor. And so, yeah, kind of when I'm there and I think about it, I'll pick up one of these rolls, one of those rolls of moss. But look at this. See how nice this is? I want to say the whole roll might be about 15 bucks. Let's kind of glue down these ends. Let's put a little glue on these ends. That's hot. Now I've got my handy dandy work gloves on, but as you can see, these are just, and I've told y'all before, but I think it's a good option because they're pliable, they're flexible. You don't feel so bad throwing them away because they're like two in a pack for $1 at the Dollar Tree. They give you some protection, and my biggest deal is all the scratchy, itchy stuff. And I have pretty sensitive skin. Actually, I have very sensitive skin. So for me to protect my hands is pretty necessary. All right. That's a good base. Now, like I said, we're going to have to cut holes for these candles because, you know, we've made that pretty tough. But no biggie. And we'll just space our candles out. And I don't know if they have these all the time. These are the twisty candles I got at the Dollar Tree. And I don't know how they burn. But I've got candles galore. You know, the ones I picked up at the thrifting. What do you guys think here? I think 3 is a good number. And I'm personally not going to care because I can't imagine these are not, or these are dripless candles. Can't imagine that they are. So I don't care if they're going to drip down on my stuff. You know, if they drip down on the moss or whatever. But I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking 3. So again, y'all know, I'm going to eye it. I'm going to eye it, and I am going to, just to give us an idea, let's kind of put one in the middle. I'm just going to cut a hole, or, you know, cut like an X. Then kind of cut around it a little bit. And see what we've got. Don't want to break our candle. Okay, so if we do that, And if you want to get the ruler out, be my guest, as Mrs. Potts would say, and I think it was Mrs. Potts, wasn't it, on Beauty and the Beast? Be our guest, put our service to the test. Yeah. It looks like it's a little, one's a little off kilter. Like I said, if that bothers you, get your ruler out. Not off kilter, but a little less even than, spaced a little differently than the other tube. That's cool. We're doing a woodland themed here, guys. I like this, and I like the woodland theme because, you know, it's a nature theme, and nature, I will say, is not perfect, but yet, of course, we know nature is perfect, right? Okay. It might look a little wonky from that view, but I just kind of wanted to sit them in there so we saw what we were working with. I've got stuff everywhere. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So, now we have lots and lots of options. We have miscellaneous greenery. We have miscellaneous moss. It's always good to use up some of your stuff. And we have miscellaneous twiggy things. Plus, we can just go get twigs. This happened to be off of something that I thrifted. But you can go out in the yard and pick up some twigs. And I've got I've got this really awesome curly willow. I've told a story about it before. I've got this curly willow tree that when I bought it and purchased it, I thought it was a bush. I thought it was going to be a little bush. No. It's taller than the two-story house, but it's awesome because you know, you've got endless decoration possibilities. Okay, so I'm just playing. So I'm just thinking, you know, we'll see. We'll lay some twigs down. We can, you know, put a bunch of hot glue on it. Just kind of gomp some hot glue on it. This is just a sprig off of something I got. But I think it would be good. I don't know about the pine cones though. I mean, I like the pine cones, but I was going to do something different. Let's wait a minute on that. Of course, we could always stick some in there afterwards too. Yeah, I feel like we could use a little more on this side. Let's go ahead and use, I think this is all of this. Okay, I'm just kind of laying it on there for now. And then I've got a bunch of little pieces of like this cedar that are, I think it's cedar, that are off of a garland that every time I pick it up, it falls apart. But I think let's just kind of lay some of this on here. Now, if you were going to have this just sitting on your table, you probably wouldn't have to do a lot of gluing. But we'll put quite a bit of glue on it probably. I'm just picking up all these sprigs that are loose. And let's just kind of, we're just building a base right now, okay? We're just putting down a base that then we can go from. All right. Okay. Let's see if I see any. Here's another loose one. Okay. All right. Okay, so there's those. I don't know that we need any more mossy moss right now. All right, here. I've got these two birds I've had forever. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby, probably for $1 or something, you know. But I feel like I need something skinny if we're gonna sit them in there somewhere. I don't know if we could sit them, and we might not use them, but we have these birds, so you know, be thinking, oh, you know what we've also got, and these were ornaments. I got a couple of Christmases ago. I've got more somewhere. See, they were an ornament. We might use those. Then I've just got lots of different ornaments. Now I've got these. And these, oh, here's the other one. So I've got 3. Okay. These I made and I didn't show you guys. I made 6 of them. And they're just a cheap ornament that I broke bark into little pieces and I just glued the bark on. They're kind of heavy. So we could use, that might be pretty. And then I just stuck moss, you know, kind of in the crevices. Okay. So, and we could cut this red off. Let's see. We've got our mushrooms that we could use. We've got our bark covered ornaments we could use. And I really wanted to use some of these. These were given to me. It's those cheap ornaments, probably like in the Walmart thing where you get the big old thing for $20. I don't know. My daughter gave me a big old thing and I just spray painted them. I think I used green just because I had it, and just doused them in cinnamon. So we've got that, and I've got plenty of these to use, and I'd like to use them. They smell good. They look good. I like them. I've got 6 of them, I think. 6 I see. Okay, so we've got those options. Now we've also got oh, there's 7 of those. Okay, so we've also got these that we did that are like the faux velvet. Those turned out so pretty. I think this was, you'll have to look back because we did them on a video. I think it was like a satin kind of mossy green, and then we just covered them in flour. Those would be pretty too, wouldn't they? To incorporate some of those. And I've got a bunch of smaller ones that we also did. So I know we don't want to use a million elements, but, and the smaller ones we did on a video also, and they're just ones that I just spray painted over, and then I think I spray painted these cream and then just rolled them in flour. So those would be nice too, to incorporate some of those. So we definitely have things to work with, right? And we've got all these gold ones we did, but I think we need to keep, because we've got dark, dark, dark. I don't think we need to add any more dark things. So let's just I'll pull out some of these creamy colored ones we did. But we've got all kinds that we did, you guys. And then these are the ones I got from Dollar General. We didn't do anything to because I liked them. Okay, so let's start with the biggest ones. I'm just going to go ahead and pull these off of here. This was some of that super duper cute chunky yarn that I got in a thrift find, but we won't worry about that. So let's just pull that chunky yarn off. Okay, so we have some greenery laid down and we have some sticks laid down. Now we don't have any glue on that. Just kind of placed them randomly, and then we can fill in. I'm going to start with the nice big chunky bark. And we are just going to give this some serious hot glue. And you guys, I need to go buy some more hot glue sticks. Okay, and I think I'll just do a, 2 on one side and 1 on the other. I think we'll just, and honestly, I don't even know that we'd need to glue them, but we'll do it for the sake of doing it. Okay, so if we have, well, it's probably a little too far. So if we have 1 here and 1 here, let's just kind of put 1 right. So we've got our 3 bark balls. I don't know what else to call them. All right, now we've got the faux pine cones, which smell good and I think look cool. Think we need to use at least 5 of these, but maybe we want to go ahead and put some of these green ones down first. Okay, let's just kind of go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and go with the rule of the 3-5-7 rule. Okay, maybe I'll just stick 1 down here. Was we got to use up all these awesome ornaments that we made. Okay, so there's 3. 4. These are so soft. Soft looking. Let's leave that. It looks a little wonky right now, but let's leave it. Okay, our next big one is the pine cones, and like I said, we've got at least 7 of these. Let's use them. Don't want to get it right on the candle, because when those candles burn down, we're going to have to take them out and put new ones in. Now I want to make sure we leave room for our 3 mushrooms, and they've got those little places to hang them, but honestly, I don't really think you're gonna notice them. I don't know, maybe we need to stick these on here before we go any further so we get them where we want them. What are you thinking? What do you guys think? One here in the middle. They're so, so cute. And we can kind of stick some little ornaments under them if we want to build them up a little bit. But let's get them at least kind of placed where we want them, all right? And then we can fill in and we can kind of prop them up. Okay. So we used our bark, we used our faux pine cones, we used our faux velvet ones, ornaments that we made there. Now we have just got a basket, and we made all these. I mean, remade them, upcycled them. We still have some big green ones down in here. But I think we're okay with the big green ones. Let's just start filling in with the lighter color, the light brown ones and the cream ones, and see where we get. Let's go ahead and do some cream, okay? Some creamy colored ones. I'm just putting a little glue up here at the top, where you would hang it. We're just taking and building it up right now. Okay, maybe one over here. Oh, there is one over there. All right. Okay, now let's come in with these little brown ones and do some filling in. And we can also come back in with some more greenery, which I think it needs because you can hardly see the greenery we started with. Here, let's put this one here and this one here. If you feel like, you've got the colors are coming together too close together, you can probably pull them off and re-stick them. And we made all kinds of we just went to town on doing these ornaments. Let's turn it so we can kind of see what we're doing. Is that too big? We've got these two that was another one of the ornament things. And I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Oh, here's some. Here's these that we did. They're a little different. That's a little too down in there. It's like it needs to. Here, let's just stick a little piece of random greenery in there and then set it on it. There, that popped it out a little bit. We're just playing and having fun, guys. There's no, you know, am I doing it right? It is what you like. This is basically, I hope for you all, a therapeutic endeavor that's just stress relieving and fun and not something that induces stress. Because we don't want that. That is for sure. And you know, the holidays are very stressful anyway, so don't you know, don't make it worse. I am probably just going to go to the store and get the kids all the candy I know they like and put it in a bag with a gift card, because that's kind of where we're at. I don't need the stress, and they don't care. I mean, that is the bottom line. They do not care. They want to get their own stuff. And that, you know, is just fine with me. Do we want to put, all right. I mean, I think we're pretty good. Do we want to put a little red berries or something? Let me see what I've got here. Okay, these are ones that just got pulled out of something I thrifted. We've also got some bigger ones, or well, even some moderate sized ones. I'm telling you, we got all kinds. These were thrifted. They're a little blingy, I feel like. I mean, yeah, if you had some sparkly snow on them maybe, but they might be a little, that's a little more, yeah. Let's kind of go. Some of these aren't. Some of these are a little shinier, but I think we'll be all right. I got this big old bunch of greenery a couple years ago at Goodwill. This is off of it. So let's just, it's woodland. So we'll just kind of stick our woody pieces down in there too. And, you know, just a decent pair of wire cutters is a good friend to a crafter. We'll save the berries. Yeah, the berries on here are just like a nice matte. You know, they don't have a shiny finish. So those berries are nice. And we can just fill in. I'm not sticking glue in it right now. You certainly could. It's just going to go right here on my kitchen table when we get all this craziness done. I'll never be done. I'll be done with this project. I'll be done with the Christmas projects. See, and I'm just kind of popping them in there wherever I think they might look nice. And that's going to add, you know, sometimes, you know, just the little things really, really bring it to life. And this is definitely coming along how I thought I would want it to look. So yeah, I think I'm going to be really happy with this, and this can be for our kitchen centerpiece. Now, if you don't have a dough bowl, you can use one of those chargers from the Dollar Tree. They have plenty of different kind of trays there, and pretty much anything, guys. If you paint it with chalk paint, it really just does wonders for a piece. And you can buy chalk paint spray paint. I'm going to go with these more matte looking ones and just kind of pop them in here and there. But you can also buy it in a can, or it's super duper duper easy to make your own. With just get yourself regular acrylic paint, and I'm going to see if I can find a few more of those. I don't want to use these shiny ones. That side looks pretty nice. Let me see. I've got another project for these pieces, those swag pieces that I got. Okay, I like this side. And you can always, fuss and muss and poke and, add and do whatever. I feel like we need another little piece of red. Oh, I don't know. We don't really. See, I feel like we need another little piece. You could do it to do it till the cows come home, and then you overdo it. And that is a fine line. But there again, you guys, that is up to you. As I've said, I mean, if you are making it for yourself to go in your house, if you like it, you're good, right? No matter if it has even or odd numbers or, what have you. If you like it, then, oh, see, here's some holes here. That's fine. Let's get some more of this greenery. This whole thing, it had been, it had been expensive. This had cost somebody some money. Well, it looks like they tied it there. Or I did. I've had it a couple of years. It was one of those deals where I was in the Goodwill. Oh yeah, because this isn't even part of it. I added that on. I was in the Goodwill. And none of this is. Oh my gosh. You guys, that's a totally different piece of something. That's hilarious. And the old, you hear the wheels of the cart rolling out. So, I moseyed on over there in a nonchalant, don't act like an idiot way. And this big old bunch of garland was on the cart. So I was super excited. Probably had butterflies on the inside. Oh man, we're something. And I remember it wasn't, I like seeing the stem. You can't really see the stems of the mushroom on that side, but I like seeing that stem there. Uh-oh. One of my little goodies came off. So I think I'm going to leave that. And, you know, no biggie. If something pops off, just put some more glue on it. Oh, you know what? You know what would be perfect there? Some little red berries. That's what we need. I'll just put a little glue on there so they don't... There. Mm-hmm. Put a little glue on the end of this. All right. Just dress her up however you like. And this is going to be a nice centerpiece for me. I actually am going to take, I have had this kitchen table for, good grief, it wasn't that expensive. It was, well, it was a gift. My mother-in-law did a lot of years as a salesperson in furniture. So one year for Christmas, it's got to be 25 plus years ago, they brought us up this table and chair for a Christmas present. Super duper sweet. And yeah, I've had it ever since, but my mom, and I have mixed feelings about it. My mom had, my mom's been in a nursing home for the last 3 years. Now, mind you, it is a nursing home, so there's that. But it is soup. I'm not kidding you guys when I say it's, you feel like you're walking into a lodge. I've said that before. It's super nice. And you know, it doesn't have anything to do with me. My stepdad wanted her to have the best, and I'm happy for that because he just passed away. He was like 96. Anyway, so she's in a super duper nice place, but when he passed away, I had to clean out the house, and I have got this absolutely gorgeous table and chairs sitting out in my garage in the freezing weather that I've got to bring into this house. And I really have mixed feelings about it, to tell you the truth. I'm like, I feel bad. It's mom's stuff. But, you know, mom was at the point where she just wasn't doing well at all. She's doing so much better now. It's incredible. I don't think anybody expected her to probably make it another 6 months. And she needed, it was during COVID. We all know how that is. We've all been through it. She lost the socialization. She's always been a very social person. And she was folding up her tent, so to speak. She was done. She was ready to call it. And she got over there and started socializing with everybody. And she's doing really, really well. She's 86. Anyway, said all that to say, I kind of have mixed feelings about using her stuff. It's her stuff. You know what I mean? I've really struggled with that. I feel bad. I feel somehow kind of wrong about it, but it can't sit out there in the garage. I have got a storage unit full because it was kind of a rush deal and I didn't really have time to go through things. So I just said kids, and they were so good. Bless you if any of you are watching. I said, if it ain't nailed down, load it up. I'll go through it later. And we did go through, and I did pitch, you know, just junk, you know, that nobody would want, but anybody, even her. But anyway, so I've got this table and chair. I'll show it to you guys, but I have mixed feelings about it because I'm just like, what in the world? Anyway, sorry about getting off on that. But yeah, so I am going to, this table's shot, the top of the table's shot because like I said, it wasn't solid wood. It was like a veneer or something, which has served our family great. And I've had a tablecloth on it for probably the last 15 years. It's time to go. Nobody wants it. So we have a thing here in town, probably most everybody does, where you've got a little town page. We live in a town of like 600 people. And I'm going to put it out in front of the house and say, curb alert, table and chairs. Only have 4 of the chairs because the others fell apart. We glued them, we've glued them and glued them, you know. They couldn't be glued anymore. And somebody will be over here, lickety split, because hey, probably most of us have been there, where we would have loved to have gotten a free table and chair, even if we had to put a tablecloth on it, or, you know, it wasn't like, wow, pristine as far as, you know, the finish on the top. So I will guarantee you that it will be same day, someone will be over here loading up that table and chairs and taking it to its new home, where I raised 4 kids sitting around it. They can, you know, have it for whatever they need it for. And that will make me very happy. And then I can bring my mom's gorgeous table and chair into the house and use them instead of them ruining out in the garage, which is not a heated garage and not even very secure. Anyway, okay guys, I mean, it's a hot mess around here. I will just have to show you in the reveal of the kitchen, the final product on the table. It will be very pretty. I am happy with it. Leave me a comment. What do you guys, there's so much junk around it. I'm sorry. But leave me a comment if you can, like, you know, see. I could keep messing and fooling with it, but, you know, I'm gonna stop. Okay, I'm gonna put one more. I'm gonna put one more, and then I'm gonna stop. I feel like it needs one right here. Yeah, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. And as I said before, thank you all so much for watching. And leave me a comment. Participate however you want. I'll get back to you. And I appreciate you guys so much. I will see you very soon with another video. We're going to wrap up and I'm going to show you everything decorated. And then we're going to do a couple of different kinds of projects. We're going to make a few homemade gift things that we can give out, okay? Here, let me put this up a sec. See if, I mean, you can see the, look at the table. Anyway, all right. I love you all so much. I'll see you next time. It's the Modern Day Nana. Like and subscribe. Bye.